Alright, this Norway spruce looks decent. Kind of crooked, leaning uphill, but I mean, a lot of the plantings weren't compacted properly. You pour water in and they're just sinkholes. So Jared had to come out another time. And supposedly he said he corrected them. I remember the first time I tried to water these, the soil at the bottom just caved in. I mean, it's hard to see it right there, but I mean, look how much. It's still a huge hole. He never even did anything up here. What the hell? The first time I watered it slowly with a 5-gallon bucket, the dirt just collapsed. And when I called him up about it, he said he'd take care of it next time he was out when he planted more for us. This one here looks crooked also, probably because it wasn't in good solid ground. But if you can see this side, I mean, this is a poor specimen of a tree. Look at all the bare branches at the bottom. It's probably just slowly dying. This one's okay. A lot of the bottom doesn't look healthy. I mean, just look how sparse it is underneath. The bottoms look terrible on most of these. This one looks like it's leaning downhill a little bit. Like I said, most of the trees, after they were planted, you could stomp your foot a foot down into the ground because the soil wasn't compacted well. This is another one we bought and had installed back in, what was it, May 16th, I think. Again, I mean, lots of green loss. Bare branches are starting to come about. So I don't know if this one's gonna get worse. I mean, just look how, you can look right through that. Let's walk downhill here. One of the Norway spruces was planted down here. It doesn't look terrible. This one's alright. Again, I don't know why the bottom looks that way. It's like all the bottom branches die. But it's fairly straight. The bottom's probably about the fullest one. You know, it looks like it's getting pretty bare right there. But now this is a row of green giants we got that Jared planted, but we got these from Home Depot. They all look pretty good. Even though, you know, in the first week after they were planted, many were leaning the wrong way, again, because, I don't know, the soil wasn't compacted well. They were just loosely put in. I thought I've read before on some of the stuff we've planted that, you know, air allows the roots to dry out. This Norway spruce, I mean, look at it. Look how bare this is. I mean, it looks terrible. And it's definitely getting worse. Like the bottom third was sparse, and see all these branches. Now it's moving up, so moving halfway up the tree. Look how bare it is back here. It's kind of in the shadow. I'm not sure you can see it, but I mean, look at all that. I mean, you know, over $100 a tree. These are not doing well. Now, you know, the branches that are broken during transit turn brown at first, but you know, more brown's creeping into this one. More brown is creeping into this one. You know, we water them, make sure you know they get a heavy watering every week. This one's all brown. We think it's dead. This one's mostly brown. It's probably gonna die. This one's getting more brown. This one has a lot of brown. It's getting on evening here, about 6. This one looks like it's slowly turning. This one's getting more brown. A little bit of brown there. This one's, I mean, very, very sparse. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn it sideways there, but I mean, look at that. Seems like a lot of it's died off. The top wasn't that bare when it was planted. This one here, look at this one. Looks like it's dying or dead. This one here was real crooked after it was planted. You know, compared to the others, you can still see it's leaning out. I don't think anything was done with that. But these are a lot of money that are dying. Jared came back to plant these other green giants we got at Home Depot up here when he came back like a week or two later, and these are all doing pretty good. They probably get watered the least. I mean, they get watered, but they're the furthest from the hose. So. But I'm really concerned. You know, a lot of those Norway spruces don't look good, and we got, you know, many 8-foot green giants here dying on us. And my wife said they've been dying for a while. And I think I remember when I called New Hanover Gardens, you know, if you had your guy Jared install it, there was like a year warranty or something. But yeah, that's a lot of money. My wife tends to her garden and make sure to water all the green giants and stuff. You see, you saw our 5-gallon buckets we water the trees with up there. We have holes in the bottom that they drain out, but I'd be curious to know if you're having problems with other customers, maybe that got the green giants from a particular farm or whatever, if it just transitioned to a much different soil. But a lot of these trees don't look like they're making it, and we're taking care of them real well. Those 12 over there that were installed, and this row of 18, and all the spruces. There's one spruce, there's 3 up there, and that one beside the blue spruce over there. Jared had put the Mike soil conditioning fertilizer in. The ones out front he did not. I put, you know, evergreen, the fertilizing spikes beside many of those. I don't know if maybe the Mike is doing something bad to the roots, or if the loose soil compaction led to the roots drying out and dying. You saw up top there that one they must have never even looked at when they came back, because I just jammed my foot down into it, half a foot. But yeah, we're really concerned. There's a lot of money dying here.